Mr. Boon, Barry Callebaut's bottom line has been negatively impacted by the Salmonella case in the chocolate factory in Wieze. It cost you 77 million francs. What made this incident so expensive?
Yeah, you don't want to take any risk with your products. Chocolate is there to be consumed and enjoyed, and therefore food safety is very high on our agenda. So the moment we found salmonella on one of our production lines, hey, we had to stop and we had to destroy a lot of chocolate and make sure we had to clean up the factory, which is the biggest chocolate factory in the world. So yeah, that is costly and unfortunately therefore had an impact on our profits.
You did mention that you don't want this to happen again, obviously, but if it did, that you would be better prepared now. How did you make sure that the impact would be less?
The factory where we had this problem is a very big factory, many chocolate lines. So that's exciting on the one hand. But of course, if the same ingredient feeds in all those different lines, then this right away becomes a very big chocolate problem. By segregating, by making sure that we only feed one line at a time from one supplier or one batch, you can limit, of course, the impact of any contamination. So in that sense, we keep things and the impact smaller.
Now, if we take away the negative impact, the results look very good. What were the main drivers for this?
Indeed, the profit has been growing twice the volume growth. How do we do that? Now, look how we can add more value to our customers, how we can sell products which are of more value to our customers. And the innovation we just launched last week, second generation of chocolate, is again a new innovation we can start selling. So excited to do so.
So are there already any customers who are interested in the new product?
There are many customers interested. I absolutely think it is a big kind of paradigm shift to really have a fantastic, great tasting chocolate, but with a very simple label. Only 2 ingredients for dark, only 3 ingredients for milk, and cocoa will now be first, sugar last. So 50% sugar reduction. Hey, that's an innovation.
Will people even still buy the normal chocolate once this product is released in a big scale?
Now, we call it the second generation. Doesn't mean that the first generation is gone tomorrow. Hey, we see that also in other places. I drive an electric car now. And I don't ever go back to the fuel car. But hey, there are still a lot of fuel cars out there on the road. So I think we see a slow transition. But the moment you are making the step to the second generation, I think it's difficult to go back.
You sold more in all regions in 21-22. Will that continue in the face of inflation, or will consumers perhaps think twice before buying a chocolate bar in certain regions?
Yeah, they probably think twice or 3 times, but I still believe that chocolate is there to be consumed, even in stressful times, even in times when people have a little bit less to spend. They will look for cheaper solutions, they will look for smaller solutions, they will find a way to still enjoy themselves and have their indulgence. So in that sense, I expect chocolate still to be quite significant in its growth and in its presence.